What is going on? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy post-PAX East. It's so good to see you. Welcome to just a standard episode of Robeytech. It's so good to basically get to hang out with you today, get back into the groove of stuff. We have a number of cool shows. The schedule's out, so you guys can get an idea. But I did want to give you guys a heads up because we're a little over 2 weeks away from actually really cool activation that just happened, thanks to Zotac and to NVIDIA. So starting next month, we're actually going to be giving away 3 PCs in partnership with Zotac and NVIDIA to celebrate kind of the super cards now that they're like kind of becoming a little bit easier to get a hold of, especially the 4080 Super, which apparently all of them have been selling actually very, very well. But we're going to be giving away 3 PCs total next month, 2 during the live stream, and then on Friday, April 7th. So Friday, I think it's April 7th. What is Friday next week? I want to confirm. Friday next week, it might be April 5th. Let me confirm. I want to give you guys the right date. Friday, April 5th. Friday, April 5th. Live from PDX LAN, we will be doing a build inside of a new Antec case with a Zotac 4080 Super. We'll be giving away, I believe, 2 GPUs live on that stream. It'll be live from the PDX LAN. We'll be doing a live stream of the build there. So that's going to be happening at 1 p.m. Pacific time on Friday, April 5th. Great chance to come and win some GPUs and probably some other prizes. So make sure that you mark your calendars. And then the end of April, we'll be doing 2 other streams on both Thursdays where we'll be building and giving away a PC with a 4070 Super and a PC with the 4070 Ti Super. And those are going to be happening on stream. Now, the one that we're building on the 5th, that'll be done via Gleam giveaway for folks who want to win that amazing PC, and then we'll be announcing the winner of that PC the last Tuesday of April. So should be really cool. The way Worldwide works, it's the same way it always works, guys. As long as you're willing to pay for the customs and the shipping, then you are able to enter. Just understand that it's probably going to be the same cost as almost purchasing the PC. So we'd love to help. Unless you're Mexico and Canada, then that always ends up working out for you. But anyway, guys, super excited about that. So make sure you stay tuned, set your timers. Friday, April 5th, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time. As for the rest of the week, we're going to be building inside of this brand new Phanteks XT Pro, which there actually is a better version if you want to get one with fans. Org was telling you about it. We'll let you guys know a little bit about that. This one we actually are putting fans in, but there is one that actually has 4 ARGB fans. It's only $20 more than this, but again, we're going to be kind of doing like a little bit of a blackout build today. And then we're going to be checking out 2 cases from Deepcool this week, which should be super epic. And then we're checking out new cases from Antec, Cooler Master, and I think one other the week after next. So it should be a really, really cool stream. And we are officially in Hype Train, so I might as well talk about what's going on in terms of giveaways. So you guys, this is the last week to get your chance to win this epic PC right here. This is the MSI Project Zero Pano case. We built this PC. Wow, okay. I'm gonna turn this off and, oh, there it goes. We're going to be giving this away to 1 lucky subscriber. All you got to do is use your Prime sub, and you're basically entered to win. If you subscribe at Tier 1, you get 3 entries. Tier 2, you get 5. Tier 3, you get 10. And then you get each 1 entry for every gifted sub you do as well. So we're going to be drawing the winner for this mid next month, but we have a week more for you to basically be eligible to win. So that's going to be super cool as well. And then we also have, if we get level 5 Hype Train, which we're at level 2 right now, get to level 5, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. If we get to level 10, we'll give away $100, which we actually did just last week. Also, if we get 50 subs, $50 Newegg gift card, 100 subs, $100 Newegg gift card. And then lastly, if we get 250 likes over at youtube.com/RobeyTechLive, we'll also give away a $25 Newegg gift card. So those are the giveaways that are happening today. We will be doing the community giveaway for the Ryzen 5 7600X on Saturday's build. So you're definitely going to tune in for that. That's going to be when we're going to be giving away that CPU. And current community drive right now is for a 14600K. That's 2.5 million points. And you guys can basically enter to win that. So that's all the giveaways for today. Today's just kind of a get back. We had some really ridiculous some really ridiculous builds last week with the 14900KS. That was a lot of fun. Congratulations again to Jimmy for winning that two-year subscriber, winning that amazing PC. And then we'll also be, this will be the last day. The last week you'll see this PC right here, the Spider-Man build. We're going to be putting the KS build up here but this one's going to go away because its winner is ready to actually have the PC. So that should be pretty cool. So congratulations, Mikey P, on winning that. Is there anything I forgot? Anything that I'm missing? Did I mess anything up? Is there something that I forgot? Anybody know? Zig PC, thank you very much. Jimmy Kabax, No Rest for the Wicked. Mikey P, Kenneth. By the way, Mikey P won with a Prime sub, by the way. So you guys think that Prime subs don't win. All he did was have a Prime sub. Took him 2 years, but he did win. We got Kenneth, thank you very much. We got Turdog, Hidden Attribute, Zyston, Green Crabs. We got Igor, Shenmue Lover. Wow, that name never gets old. So Shenmue Lover, congratulations to all of you guys. Thank you to all of you guys for subscribing. We got Zyston hanging out on the line today, even though there was a huge Enshrouded drop, right? Wasn't there a Zyston? I don't know, maybe I lost him. But let's see what else is here. N7 full AMD build is nice, except for the RAM frying itself.
My mic was still muted.
Oh, your mic is, my mic is muted. Oh, your mic is muted.
It was.
It was, but you're not anymore. I can hear you now.
Correct. And I was saying, I just woke up from a nap, so.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Wasn't there a huge Enshrouded drop?
There was something for Enshrouded today.
But you don't know what.
I didn't follow too close.
Okay. So guys, today's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be building inside of the Phanteks XT Pro build. We're also going to be checking out Horizon Forbidden West, which huge shout to NVIDIA and Sony for hooking us up for that. So obviously a huge NVIDIA title, so we're going to see how that performs on the 4080 Super here. Huge shout out to Gigabyte for the motherboard and the GPU that we're using today, and then of course Phanteks for giving us the case. Devoted Phantom, thank you very much. Guys, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's get this level 5 done, and then we'll get right into building here in just a few minutes, guys. So good to have you. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you guys get to check out all of the stuff that we showed off at PAX? That was actually pretty cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad that your RAM's on the way back. Let's see what else. Anybody, anything else? No, you guys are pretty quiet today. Thank you very much, Devoted Phantom. Guys, we need one more to get to level 4, and we just got to finish it out. Who's gonna help us finish it out? Because you get a good chance to win this amazing PC that I need to turn off. I need to fix the sleep timer on this thing. It's like in a sleep timer right now. So yeah. Thank you, Turdog. That takes us over. We're now at 1,000 bits. We get 76D76 dropping some bits as well. Getting those potato shreds at PAX was probably the oddest partnership in the decade attending. So was it the Idaho potato people? Yeah, we do. I'm Luminous. Yes, we build PCs here. You guys are going to see a PC build in just a few minutes. We're just waiting for this little thing to get finished. Wow.
Notice the last couple LAN events that I've been to, those Idaho potato people are everywhere nowadays.
Yeah, I know. They like, remember they did the Noisy Butters thing too? So yeah. Mm-hmm. So, just thank you again for you're very welcome, Mikey. In need of Temperance dropping his sub. Guys, we're almost finished with level 4. We just got to finish level 5, and then we'll get right to the build and start talking about parts. Well, actually, I can talk about parts now. So what are the parts we're putting inside of this PC? We wanted it to be... I try to focus when I do these, when I choose the parts for these things, especially given the cost of the case, that it doesn't end up being a little too insane. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have an Intel Core i7 14700K. We're going to be not using the ASUS TUF Gaming Z790 Plus Wi-Fi. We actually, because I didn't want to use RGB Fusion and also Armory Crate, I actually switched to a Z790 Aorus Elite AX. We're waiting for a new parts list. Sean's actually hiking. We have the Gigabyte GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super Gaming Overclock. We have Kingston Fury, we have a 1 terabyte, and we have a 2 terabyte NVMe drive. We have 6,000 mega transfer, 32 gigs of RAM. We have the Phanteks XT Pro. We're checking out the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 360 millimeter AIO, which you guys have been definitely wanting us to check out. And then we have the MSI A850G PSU. And then we have a couple, we're gonna be using some purple cable extensions and some black cable extensions just to make it look nice. But again, $2,200 for this build. Again, you're getting a 4080 Super, a 14700K. You've got 3 terabytes of NVMe storage, and on top of that, you got 6,000 mega transfer of RAM. So very, very cost-effective use in terms of just overall the parts and everything else. You could do where you could save some money is probably a little bit less expensive motherboard, but outside of that, there's not really a whole lot of cost savings. So just trying to really kind of make it cost effective when we chose all the parts. Guys, 2 minutes left. Let's finish this out, and then we'll essentially get up there. Am I Canadian, Cody? No, I'm not Canadian. It's a pretty insane build for what we're building in it. Yeah, that's true. So now that they have the Super GPU, so the difference is, I'll tell you the difference between the Super and the Super Overclock. So just like the KS and the K, the Super Overclock means that they are binned overclockable GPUs that are guaranteed to hit a certain speed. So if you see OC, that means it is factory overclocked. And on top of that, that means it's binned. Now that's not to say that you couldn't get like a 4080 Super non-overclocked, that you can't overclock. It's just not guaranteed to hit a certain speed. So that's all that really means. So if you see that, you're essentially paying the little bit of extra money for just the ability to literally tweak the card a bit more. That's all that really means. 1 minute, 12 seconds, guys. Yeah, Jebelra, it's like all in all, I think it's one of the things that I like try to do with these like more less fluff builds is by showing like what you can do to still make a build look nice, but not necessarily spend unwanted money on parts that you don't necessarily need to spend the money on, if that makes sense. Guys, we have 40 seconds left if we want to finish this out and unlock the $25 Newegg gift card. And if we get 30 seconds, we can get like another 30. Like if somebody wanted to drop 2 or 3 subs, we'd actually be able to get over to the next level and then finish out level 5. But it's up to you guys. If not, we'll just get started on the build. It's all good. 20 seconds. Are we going to be able to do it? Hey, well, Jimmy Kabak says, yep, no, for sure. We're just going to drop 10. Okay, Jimmy, that was a little bit of overkill, but you just wanted the suspense to be there, huh? He's like, I want to win that PC, Robey. So Zig PC drops 100 more bits. Let's see how close we are to finishing out this last little bit. Thank you, Jimmy. It's level 4 completed. Okay, so we're at 4. We have 67%. Master TX dropping it in there. We're super close. Zig PC dropping 100 more bits. Chill trying to get those 100 bits. 100 bits. He's getting to 74. Who's going to finish? He's just dropping it. Just going to do it one at a time. Let's see what we can do to just finish this out, and then we'll get right started into the build, which is actually going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this. And we're not even using RGB fans. We're going to use like just inexpensive but performance ones. Oh, it's all good, Sogyo. I'm totally okay. Not everybody needs to and can do that stuff, so it's okay. But everybody can enter to win. Zig PC dropping 1 more. We're at 87%. Cookie Monster, thank you for the follow. I mean, I'm always happy when Cookie Monster basically follows. That's never a bad thing. 3 minutes and 45 seconds, guys. We're almost unlocked that $25 Newegg gift card. We're like right there at the end. There it is. Igor dropping 2 gifted subs and it's done. There we go. Okay, let's build. Enough of this jibba jabba. Enough of this, I don't know what other word to use. But let's get to building. What do you guys say? Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and get my fans in. If you build it, that's right, Ficus. I like that. If you build it, they will watch. Oh, these are daisy chainable. That's nice. That should make it easy. I like it when they make daisy chainable fans. So they just connect together. We're just going to get these installed first. The little front airflow fans, just for fun. Enough of this bagel. Exactly. I didn't think bagel would work, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll do bagel. I'll take it. Okay. So here it is, the Phanteks XT Pro case. Newest case, 360mm AIO at the top. Pretty straightforward. You can also mount some fans to the bottom if you want to get some additional airflow to your GPU. It definitely has that, the 360, you know, their standard vibe for their G360A and all those other ones. But I mean, like, you know, we have, looks like USB 3.2. We have a solid front panel connection, which is nice. HD audio, look at this, guys. No ketchup, hey, Zeiston, you like this? No ketchup and mustard cables at all on any of these. They're all just all black. Looks like we have a fan hub too. I like it. No ketchup and mustard, guys. Ugh. I'm trying to see. It feels like there's a fan hub in here. Because I see a fan connection. Am I right? No, I see a fan. See something. That's weird. Okay, I don't know what that fan connection thing. Maybe I just looked at it wrong. Okay, so back. There you go. There's the back right there. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. Pretty good amount of depth for basically doing some cable management. Front just comes right off, which is nice. Straightforward there. Let's pull off our top. There we go. I just realized that I didn't change the camera. I just assumed you guys could see that. So let me show you the side camera here. So here's the back. A little rusty. So yeah, there you go. You know, plenty of room in terms of cable management, so pretty straightforward. Accessories are down here. How they come out, that's a good question. Weird. Oh, I guess you have to, this tray, this whole thing you have to remove to be able to put in the drive. It doesn't have like a little cage thing. So there you go. So you have to take this out to even be able to use that. That's crazy. So lots of room for your PSU. Standard little flimsy, oh, this is nice, removable. That's easier, that's a nice removable PSU dust filter versus like a flimsy little inexpensive thing, which is cool. I'm still trying to understand this though. It feels like, no, oh, I'm sorry, there is no, I thought I saw a fan header. No, this is just your HD audio. Oh no, there is. What is, there is a fan header. What is this fan header for? Oh, it's the rear fan, never mind. And by the way, guys, look at that. They actually cable managed, look at this, they actually cable managed the rear cable nicely. So it's actually in the thing, so it just basically runs down. So building this is actually gonna be pretty straightforward. It's got the ugly little fan thing on it though, but you can hide it, which is cool. Okay, and you have enough cable in the back, so I like it. Okay, let's get these installed. No, it doesn't look like you can adjust it like the XT View. You cannot, it doesn't look like you can add the side fans like that. Okay, so going to top down here, you can see that the fans are actually daisy chainable like this. So they just can connect like this. I think it might be better to do this so we can make them, yeah, and then you can hide them. There you go. It looks like they give you just enough that you can do a pretty good job of making sure that you can't see the cables. There you go. So then that daisy chains, and then you have everything kind of ready to go. And then they give you one extension, so if this is off in the side like this, you shouldn't be able to see anything, which is kind of cool. I like that. Okay, let's get this in the case now. Thank you very much, guys, for the hype train, though. Okay, here we go. Looking for this. Let's see how easy the fans are to use the WoW stick on. It's like my test. I prefer, actually, I think it depends, right? I'm okay with using a fan hub that's controlled by the motherboard, so you can set the fan curve. The one thing that's about using one that's like a standard fan controller is a lot of times you start to get lazy versus if you use the fan controller, that's easier to kind of tweak in software, you know what I mean? Hey, Tom, thank you for the resub. 43 months, dude. It's a long time. Looks like if you're gonna front mount on this thing, you're gonna need a really tiny front mount. And it looks like we have, looks like you can do 420s in the front too. Yeah, it looks like you can do 420s in the front, but I don't know if you could do a 420 radiator. We'll do that. We'll do more in the review. Oh, Zig PC's getting there. Knockout, thank you very much for the sub. Guys, coming up on that $50 Newegg gift card. So we're gonna do one here. Okay, those are pretty easy to put in. I like it. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. Got them all like tied in together here. Fans, it looks, these screws are like just wide enough. First part of this whole thing, and I also like the rubber for the anti-vibration for these fans. There we go.
This case is a little unique. It only does a 240 AIO up front, but on the front you can do 3 120 or 140 fans.
Yeah, so it's like it's got a good airflow front for if you like want to feed the. It's like 360 at the top.
Correct.
And what's the? It's the XT Pro. What's the one that comes with 3 ARGB fans?
It's the XT Pro Ultra, and it comes with 4.
Oh, 4 ARGB.
And 25 fans.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So let's see how easy these are. These seem pretty easy to put in. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, these are very easy to use. You're not going to be breaking your hand screwing these in. Wow, stick to the rescue. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, so nice. Okay, there we go, guys. 3 fans in. Just gonna run we're gonna run our corner fan here out here. And just gonna take this, our extension. We'll run it into the same route as these others, and then just have it be right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do our first zip tie of the show already, even though we're not gonna do the prediction quite yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my first one. We're gonna replace this one. They did a really good job with the rear, the cable management. Like, it looks good out of the box, which is nice. Nice tie downs right there. Big, thick tie downs, which is good. There we go. Okay. There we go. We have all of our fans connected now. Our front fans are in. Okay. That takes care of that. First zip tie done. Okay, so let's get so now our case is in, fans are in. Let's go ahead and get our motherboard put together. There we go. Here's our little motherboard parts here. Let's go and do, will the VRM clear? It's always a fun one. I agree, iFits. Makes it way easier. And then the other thing too is that that way if you like decide to do it post motherboard installation, you can still do that. A lot of times when you have to screw the fans from the inside, you can't do it post motherboard installation because stuff is blocking your screwdriver, unless you have like one of those weird stubby ones, which some people do, but most people don't. Starry Messenger, I love them. They're expensive, but I love them. And the RXs are nice too, but just you are paying a premium for the fans, unfortunately. Which I mean is fine. I mean again, it's always up to the beholder, you know, the person who's buying the PC, if that's worth it to them or not. And not everybody it is. It does definitely increase the overall cost of the PC when you do that. I need to buy another one of these. It worked just like 2 seconds ago. I'm gonna have to buy another one of these.
Another one of what?
These remotes. The one I got I thought was the official Sony one, and it's not. So it like has this weird. And it does work, it just, it's battery. There you go. Okay. There we go, okay. Predictions up, guys. Will it clear? What are you feeling? And this one we're actually using the Arctic. Now, we're gonna have to take this whole thing on, but we're still gonna bet on it because the installation for the AIO on this one is actually a little bit unique. Okay, here we go. Big moment here. It's in. Oh, it's poised, guys. Oh, whoa! That went the other way. Like dude, it killed me. It killed me, but dude, do you guys see how fast that was?
It's like a speeding bullet.
Dude, that was so fast. Holy moly. That was really fast. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do, what do you think for RAM clicks today? Zeiston?
I was nice to him the other day. Let's go with, how about 97.5?
97.5 today, Kingston Fury and Oris. So there it is, let's get the prediction up, 97.5. While we're doing that, I'll work on the NVMe drives. Ooh, that's way zoomed out. Okay, put this up. Get those all set. Oh, Igor's like teasing us. He's like, he just drops that bomb. Hey, I'm gonna go get tacos. Nobody else gets any. Thanks, Igor. I do like this particular motherboard because they have like this guide screw, which makes it a little easier to screw down the covers. Sometimes lining up the covers is kind of a pain. Look at that, 3 NVMe slots, guys. peel this one. Okay, let's grab our 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte. There we go. Throw the 1 terabyte in there first. There we go. Easy. I love it. 2 terabyte going right here. There we go. As you can see, the thing's already peeled for this. Get that screwed in. Then we've already got ours peeled for this one too. So this is what I was talking about. It's got like this little guide screw, which is nice. Now you don't want to tighten it all the way. So you leave it loose, and then it makes it a lot easier to get these in. Then you can tighten it all the way down. Boom. Look at that. Okay, I think our thing is ready. Let's get this ready. 97.5, right?
97.5.
97.5. Okay. Here we go, guys. Was he easy or was he hard? 98.8 on that first one. Seemed like a no-brainer. $97.8, both of them cleared. There we go. Are you feeling like you didn't go hard enough today, Zeiston?
Yeah, maybe not quite. I blame it on the nap.
Not enough focus. Hey, Motub, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Guys, we're 20 away from 50 subs. So we're getting close to that. Okay, new AIO making its debut on the show. So let's bring it in the right way, right? Everybody knows what the right way is. Here we go, right here.
Justin Robey has a show.
AIO.
And on that show, he builds PCs.
AIO.
With a dad joke here and a zip tie there. RGB, and Blondie Bakiki. Justin Robey has a show.
AIO. Okay, guys, so now we have the Arctic Freezer 3, the newest one from Arctic Freezer. Definitely one of those like heavily loved and beloved brands. I will say the thing that's so crazy is that it does require a contact frame. So we're gonna get this all set up. Trying not to tear everything here. Did somebody pay for dad joke? Oh, somebody did. Okay. Here we go. Dad joke time.
My wife screamed, "You haven't listened to a single word I've said, have you?" What a weird way to start a conversation.
I agree. What a weird way to start off a conversation. Sits too low with the AMD offset and vertical GPUs. Yeah, it is actually, it's weird, right? It feels like, I will say the contact frame is a little bit odd. And the other two is AMD, how it doesn't fit across the whole thing is also kind of odd. So, okay, so there we go. We got this off. Yeah, there's a couple things that are interesting about that, but we're in the middle of testing all of them, which our data will be done this week, and we'll share that with the tech, so they'll have all the data for 420s versus 360s and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's very inexpensive.
New techs do like data.
Yeah, and techs like data, and we're going to make sure they get it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to look at, because I've never done this before, so I'm going to find my phone. There it is. I'm going to scan and look at the instructions. It's usually the best thing. I mean, they are German. That's not what I thought.
They're slowly all going to QR codes because they know that so many people just accidentally or purposely throw away the instructions.
Yeah, and most of them do not. Trying to get the intro. Okay. Welcome. Okay. That's in German.
You can read that, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh. This is not helping me at all. I don't know what any of this says. And it's not in English. Okay, Arctic. Yeah, it's all in, it's all in, oh man, dang it. Okay, here we go, I found it. Now it says a warm welcome and it puts me in the right country. Okay. Okay.
You had, and I was gonna text you the link so that I found it real quick.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I feel like it should have had, okay, manual, there we go. Okay, found it. Preparation. Okay, so it's got preparation. So take off, well, wait, I don't want AM4. Installation, okay. Well, that's AM4. So far, this has done a really good job of showing me for Intel. I mean, for AMD. Okay, well, I don't want this. Okay, I feel like I'm, oh, there we go. Haha, found it. Okay, contact frame. No. Oh, wait, yes, it is. Okay.
Outplayed, the installation instructions are a QR code.
Okay, so now it says take these off. Okay, got that. And then, okay, cool. Okay, so here we go, guys. Now I can do this the way that I'm supposed to. Top down. I want to do it right, but, oh, shoot. Let's take this off first. It's just like the other ones. I just wanted to know if they give their own screws or what, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna remove this because it's been washer modded.
The plus with mounting a cooler is until someone makes something new, there's only currently so many ways to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, gosh darn it. Trying to get
The
this.
stubborn washer.
Yeah, it's a stubborn washer. Go. That one came off. I'll just push it over and then when I get this one, okay. So then you put this in like this. Wow, that thing is like, it doesn't quite go over the entire thing, which is pretty crazy. It's not quite like... Okay, so they want you to use the shoulder screws. So they use their own screws for this. That's what I was curious about, is like if they use theirs or if we get our own, or if you use the standard ones. But this one, they want you to use theirs, okay, which is unique. Most of the time with contact frames, you just use the ones that come with the socket. There we go. Usually you do not want to put too much stress on these. Though they have stoppages for their screws, so they will not screw in any further. Their screws are like only so many thread.
I honestly wish that was a standard practice with anything that bit onto not super reinforced PCB.
Okay, got those out. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff in a box, a bag. I'm gonna lose it for our stuff.
And Blondie, what that poll really should have been, instead of tacos crunchy or soft, and it should have been corn or flour.
Should have been Taco Bell or not. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's our socket. Okay, looking at the instructions, so we got that in now. Put those in. Then it says do an X. Nope, not doing that. Oh, it tells you basically mount it now. Okay, but I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna put my thermal paste on. Oh, I got that all over my hand. Good job, Robes. Okay. There we go. Come on, you piece of... Need to find this new remote. And it's annoying. Come on. Obviously works.
When it wants to.
Yeah, just like, it's like, why? Wonder if there's like some sort of trick I can get it to do that'll like eventually it'll like immediately turn on, but there it goes. There you go. Looks like there's a little bit of rise on this contact frame, so you can't. It's a little hard. I mean, makes it easier to spread thermal paste.
Hey, Robey, I'm not the only one who's hearing it. When you're talking, there's a little bit of electrical.
Yeah,
feedback.
that's a charge. It's charging. So it's charging the transmitter. It'll be done here in a bit, guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's there. Sorry. I'll make it go away here in about 15 minutes, and then we'll turn it off. One of the transmitters I forgot to plug in. There we go. Okay.
I had actually completely tuned it out, and then someone asked about it in chat, and I was like, oh, yep, there it is again.
Okay, cool. We got plenty of that all set up. go. There you go, perfect. What did I do with my, oh, there. Okay, let's see if it's, hopefully it's charged enough. We'll see. This should go away. Okay, there should be, that sound should go away now. Do you guys still hear it? If not, there's one other thing I can check, but I think that should get rid of the majority of it.
I think it's mostly gone. It sounded like there was still a little bit, but it's a deeper tone, so it's kind of gone.
Yeah, I think that's actually the mic transmitter, which I also forgot to charge, so. I don't know how long that one lasts. There we go. Okay, there we go. So that's all squared. Got my hands cleaned off. The overabundant thermal paste I used. Cool. Always like playing with new toys. Okay, so we got all that. We'll get to this stuff here in a bit. We get to the installation later. Oops. Try to see if there's anything else. Nope, everything else looks pretty straightforward. Okay, guys, so we have the AIO basically ready to install. We just had to get the plate on. Let's get this build in the case now. It's already stripped. It's very light. Zoom out a bit when this button wrist decides it's going to do its thing. I even replaced the battery with a new one, and it's just this remote. So I'm gonna have to find a new one. And it is Bluetooth, but there it goes. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. Drop this in. Luckily, even the fan, like how they did the fan. I'll show you this part that's actually really cool about this case, which I appreciate. Because I like little things where they think about this stuff. So when you look at this right here, you can actually see, oh, let me grab make sure I can, it's not recording. Let me make sure, oops, why are you not recording? Okay, there we go. So when you zoom in, one of the things in the default mode, you can actually see, check this out, that they actually did this so the cable for the fan doesn't actually interfere with the IO shield, which is nice. So in other words, this is the default thing. So in other words, a lot of times you'll see fans that are pre-installed and then this actually blocks, or you have to remove the fan to be able to put in the motherboard. In this case, you don't have to do that, which is actually really nice. So I really appreciate when a brand does things like that, because it just makes it a little bit easier for you to do the, just simple installation and stuff like that. So I just appreciate that. Okay, so now let's grab our oh wow, look at how, oh, it looks like, wow, is that really, Wow, guys, look how many freaking zip ties they gave me. I gotta write, I'm gonna have to write him and say, dude, holy moly.
You know they made that bag special.
They had to have made this for me. That is so many zip ties. That's like, oops. Just dropped 2 screws, gotta find those. That is like so many zip ties. They knew who was getting this case. Wow. Uh-oh. Let's see if we go out this way.
You're dropping them screws.
No, yeah, but it like dropped in a place that I like can't get to it.
Super inconvenient. You may have to take that NVMe.
No,
back off.
it's blocked under this. Like that's not even removable. How did it even slide in there? Oh, dude. Maybe, yeah, I'll try this, but that is, yeah, okay. That screw is like stuck in like the weirdest place. Might have to take this off and maybe it'll come down that way. It's like, you know what, Robey, you were gonna get this build done pretty quickly, but we lied. We want our time in the sun.
Well, we all know if you drop a screw, you either A, lose it, or B, it lands in someplace super.
Oh man, see, that's not even gonna come out easily there.
No, it's not.
Like trying to shake it out. Wow, that is like. I don't even know how to get this out. Okay, guys, we'll have to do some little bit of surgery here. I have to remove this, which I'm not happy about. It just fell like in just the right way. Where'd my screwdriver go? Where did the little screwdriver go? Dude, what the? Oh, I must have had it in the case. There it is. See if I can loosen it and it'll like not having to take the whole thing out, but just loosen it and be able to get it.
You just wanted to show your audience how far apart you could take a motherboard.
Yeah, I know. Okay, got it out. I'm not happy about this, but yeah. Because now we have the chipset that's essentially here with a pad on it.
You want to slide that up a little bit to show them what you're talking about?
Oh, cam link goes back in it, yeah. Oh, man. Sorry guys, I'm trying to give you guys a good view of this, but this was rather an annoying little endeavor. That fan just like hit in just the right way. Okay. which was like super strange that that fan screw, I mean, that little screw just went right where it needed. It like had to have landed like perfectly. Here we go. Okay. Now we have all of our screws out. Wow. Okay. Fixed. Difficulty crazy, but fixed. Okay, let's put this back on. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's now get the right parts because that was weird. Okay, here we go, guys. Now we're back where we started. This time without a random screw in the wrong place. There we go. You guys enjoying my little misadventure today? Feels like it was a misadventure.
We all enjoy extra surgery. Come on.
Oh, you missed it, Kurosaki? I was like, literally just trying, like the screw just went to a dangerous, like a uncharted territory and said, you know what, I'm gonna get trapped right here. I couldn't get it out. I had to take the board apart and show the... Dr. McNugget, I actually have, we have like flooring that's specifically very anti-static, so you don't really need to ground yourself when you build. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Looks good.
Hey, Robey, let's roll back some memories. You got, hey, it's Nathan asking in chat, what's the most priciest build to ever came from this channel?
$32,000. And that one was it was fully water cooled. It was a very expensive build. And that was specifically to, it was a production, it had a custom production thing to it. The second one from that was it was like 10,000. Dual 3090s, right? Wasn't that what it was? Dual 3090s?
It was.
It was a Threadripper build. Yes, it was a Threadripper build. It was a very crazy build. And we did the whole thing live on stream. It took like 8 hours. Wow, okay, calm down, Robes. Just killed somebody. Okay, guys, let's get our front panels in. Wonder if we've gotten the new WeTransfer link yet. Trying to see, I guess we haven't yet, so I'm just checking it. Fixing something real quick, sorry. Ooh. Okay, haven't gotten it yet, guys, but we kind of look. Okay, so everything's good here. Let's go ahead and work on our front panel connections, which are actually pretty simple. Here's how the build's looking so far, which I think looks nice, right? Actually, I wonder, let's try this just to see if you guys can see a little bit better. Just tell me what you guys think. I'll turn it up when we basically can, I guess it's at 50% right now. Is it this one? There we go, turning it a little bit brighter so you guys can see a little bit more from this direction. So there you go. So is that better for you? Could you guys see a little bit better that way?
Yes.
Here's where it was, and then this is where it's at.
It definitely cuts down on some of the shadowing.
Yeah, so there's where the build is right now, as it sits right now for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our top down. So for actual, ooh, it's actually, look at this, it's like zip tied in. There we go.
Are we counting those zip ties towards the count?
No. I didn't use them, no way. They're not my zip ties.
Hey, we had to have that
dude, they give us a lot of zip
front.
ties. Okay, we have so this is what I was talking about, guys. Look, no ketchup and mustard on HD audio. None of the cables actually have ketchup and mustard cables at all, which is actually pretty cool. These are a little bit short, but we'll figure that out here in a minute. This is HD. Okay, so HD audio goes right here. Oops. Let's do this. There we go. It's usually better to just use the roaming camera. Okay, so we have our HD audio with no ketchup and mustard. That's gonna go right here. It's gonna come out right in this little hole right there. So there's that. And then now we have our front panel connection. It literally says front panel. Again, no craziness there. This is like just the right length for this. So going to
Almost
side,
like
literally just comes out right here. Dude, this cannot be, like it's like so perfect. I'm just gonna go and connect this right now. It's like exactly the right length. Which, I mean, if somebody does something non-standard, you might get mad, but that's probably a low chance of doing something like that. Okay, looking on the side here, they have 4 fan. Okay, well, we're gonna make this really easy. Roaming, 2. We're gonna grab these 2. This is our front panel and rear exhaust. Go right here. Go to side. Literally just plug these bad boys in right here. And I'll show you these on the roaming camera afterwards. They're like just the right length, which is pretty crazy. And then, ooh, no USB-C. Oh, that's interesting. No USB-C at all. There's a USB-C header though. But it must be coming off, it's okay. So it's this connection, but it plugs to a USB-C and a USB-A. So that's actually kind of interesting. There's only one place to put that. So we'll go side here. It's gonna go right here for that. And there we go. No Molex headers. But it's got a USB-C top mount, which is crazy. Go to top down. Okay, so let's go right here. Here's that cable. Down here at the bottom, you can see the 3 places I connected those other cables. So we got basically our front panel connection. Oh, you guys can't quite see. There you go. Got your front panel connection, your 2 fan headers, which didn't really matter. And then what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna go ahead and plug in our HD audio cable. Again, no ketchup and mustard, so it's all black, which is cool. There we go. And there's all of our cables plugged in. So there you go. Now you got all your cables plugged in. Flip it over. Okay, well now the camera's being wacky. Fix that real quick. Oh. Gonna fix our camera issue real quick. There we go. It feels like it's all fighting me today.
It's not the cameras, it's the screws dropping where they
Yeah,
don't
it's like
belong.
everything is fighting me. It's like, Robey, you're gonna have the most difficult build of your life today. I'm gonna make everything not work. Okay, there we go. Okay, going top down. Okay, so in terms of, this is like all we have, right? It's actually not a lot. It's pretty nice. Luckily they gave me 9 gajillion zip ties. Yeah, it's a glitch in the matrix. Yeah, now's the day to vote for it not to post, I would say. Good odds, just given everything else that's going on. Okay, we're gonna pull it nice and straight. Zyson's like, already did it, already voted not to post.
Don't tell my secrets.
Hey! Thank you very much for the Prime sub. 3 months. Appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna do the other one right there. Luckily, they gave me enough zip ties for a small planet. I could build a Death Star with the amount of zip ties they gave me. It just always feels like it's like a courtesy, you know what I mean? They give you like 3, and you're like, oh, thanks for the 3 zip ties. This time it feels like they care about me. Envy me dropping a Prime sub, 3-month Prime sub. Fractal gave me 4 exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like I don't have to like resist using them. I can be free. I have freedom to use the zip ties I want.
So what you're saying is this is the night where it will be 98 zip ties.
Oh yeah, I'm using every zip tie I can.
Chat says, go wild.
Go wild, yeah. I'm not gonna Henry Cavill it. I mean, that dude.
Hey, I want those cables to look like they are sleeved, but just
Yeah, with so many zip ties. There we go.
While you're doing that, let's check on our likes on YouTube.
Yeah, how we doing likes on YouTube, guys?
Looks like we're at 99.
Okay, so we're getting there. Another 150 to go, guys. Head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumbs up button. Remember, if we get to 250, likes are free. Unlike a $25 Newegg gift card. We already got one open. Coming up on that $50 Newegg gift card. Okay, there it is, guys. Looking good. Nice and clean. Now is the time to do the AIO. Grab a drink. Like, fix one other thing. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so we do not need, well, we will need this, but let's figure out. So this comes out. And this is the RGB part. Okay. And then we have, oh, it's pre-built, which is cool. This is already put together, which is nice. Like that. It's a thicker radiator, eh? It's a pretty thick radiator. Look at how thick that is. It's thicker than the average bear. And then this will like clip into this. There you go. And then there's like the full header. Okay. And then you've got the option here of 1, 2, or 3 header connectors, header options. I think we're just going to do the 1. So that this will basically control everything. But you have the option of actually controlling them separately if you want to. We're just going to just do the 1. So right here, so we'll only have a single fan curve we have to worry about. And then, time to get it all screwed in. $113 of $250, guys, come on. Lower the table a little bit. Okay, here we go. Make it a little bit brighter for you guys so you can see it. Okay. Got 2 screws ready there. Okay, pop this in here. Luckily, there's very little cabling to manage with. Ooh. Ooh. Might have to drop these down. Okay, front fans need to go lower to hold this thick boy. We have some room. Okay, that's good. Question is, did I over tighten the cable?
Do you want to run the EPS first too?
Oh, that's a good point. It's that close, eh? Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. Make sure these are all out all the way. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll try. That's as far down as those are gonna go. I'm just gonna see if this fits. Success, okay. Yeah, we'll run it. It's a good call. That barely fits, but it does. All right, cool. Let me tighten these back up.
So it sounds like the Ultra version with the 140mm fans on the front might be an issue for the Arctic 3.
Yeah, you would not be able to do those. Nope. I don't think you'd have the clearance. Okay, cool. Let's go and run our 1 EPS connection. It's gonna be tight too. Okay, there we go, got our EPS in. Now, let's grab our fan here, there we go. There we go. One more little screw up here, and then we're, wow, that sounds bad. One more screw used up here, not one more screw up. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. Now in terms of clearance and stuff, I'm just gonna look at it. It's fine, yeah, this went in nicely, right? So there wasn't really a whole lot of blockage there. All of the fan, because of how they mounted, I mean, I will have to say, I love how easily that mounted. Very, very straightforward in terms of connections and stuff like that. So easy install. The contact frame's a little bit weird, and I do know on AMD it's got a really weird. It doesn't even cover the entire IHS, so there's some oddities with this. And I don't know about the data yet. We're still in the middle. We should have all the data for this by the end of the week for all of our AIOs. This is not a commission build. We're just building this to check out a new case. It's just for the sake of doing a build in the case, so we can learn about the case and all that sort of stuff. Well, I have to say, I don't like that the Phanteks fans, they don't, oh, that's kind of annoying. The logos, to do the logos right, it's not ideal for daisy chaining, which is kind of strange. So you don't have the logos are sideways in the case. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Well, this case is cheap. Which is one of the reasons between this case and the AIO, that's why the cost of this build is so low. GG Beakerman, this case is not cheap. This case is not cheap from how it looks and feels though. It's just an inexpensive case, but the experience in building of it and stuff like that is actually really nice. It doesn't feel cheap like some of the other cheap cases I've used, if that makes sense. Definitely used some cheap cases where it's just like, this case feels cheap.
Case brings back a lot of like P400A vibes for me.
Yeah, the P360, G360, the G360 is a little bit more prime, but I don't look at this, like the fact that he said it was $60, I would not have thought that this was a $60 case.
No, that falls in the $80 to $100 range just from looks.
Yeah. And you can get $100, the $80 one actually has, like I said, he said for $20 more, you can get, it has 4 RGB fans, which is actually pretty cool. Phanteks has always done like budget-friendly cases really, really well. It's something they've excelled at, and I would say so far this build is no expensive. Even the fact that you have, for $60, you also have a full integrated front panel and no ketchup mustard cables. And I mean, I've used cases that like the Lee & Lee 011 or the 011, and that has ketchup mustard cables.
Even more expensive cases can't do the Arctic AIOs because they're too thick. You can here, but it might be an issue with the 140 fans.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, my 5000D, the HD audio is ketchup and mustard. So.
Okay, going to top down here. So this goes like, let's look at the installation thing, because I thought it looked like it went Across, how does this mount now? Okay. Okay, it goes across the front here. So it goes like this. Pretty straightforward in terms of installing. Okay, that's all there is. Now that's set up. Now, the one thing to be aware of, guys, is that on the AMD version, this covers the entire plate for Intel, but on the AMD version, it doesn't quite. So, okay, so and then we have our RGB header. So we're gonna plug this into the CPU header.
If you're installing an RTX 3 AIO on an AMD system, they have an offset. So if the board has a tall M5 heatsink right below it, it may actually be a problem.
Now this goes like this. I'm trying to find, this doesn't actually do anything, so I'm wondering if there's like this place right here. You might be able to like put your cables. Let's see if we can hide our cables in the AIO here. We'll see. We'll see if this works. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying something. So you have a gap there though, so this might work. It's not that. It's like loves to be focused on me, huh? Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's going to be ideal. All right, let's get this figured out in terms of running these cables in a way that makes a lot of sense here. There we go. Okay, that feels pretty good. pretty clean, right? Just a little bit of cable. That seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, looking good so far.
Yeah. Okay. What we're gonna do, pretty easy to clean. Luckily they gave me 30 gajillion zip ties. There we go. Nice clean looking, there we go. Nice clean up there of those two cables. Okay, AIO is fully in, guys. I like it. Let's run this over to the side here. I mean, even stuff like for a $60 case, having the amount of standoffs in the places that it's at, you know what I mean? Like in terms of tie downs, like very strategically put. You know what I mean? Pretty awesome.
I'm pretty impressed with it, especially at the price point.
Okay. Well, guys, that was the Arctic installation. A little bit non-standard, but in terms of once you kind of get through it, it goes pretty quickly. So it looks good, right? Like it looks good. We now have a thicker radiator. We're gonna get some light inside. The tubes look good. Pretty straightforward there, guys. We have GPU and PSU, and then that's it. Okay, let's get our GPU in. Also got our cable extension, which is, we got all squared right there just to get a little bit of color in this bad boy. And then we're using our, thank you very much to Gigabyte for hooking us up with, we literally got their whole stack. We got PNY's whole stack, which is pretty cool. So all the super cards. Ugh. May not be a bad idea. Well, no, we'll use the I'll just use a standard, like one of my little small ones for the use one of the small ones for the small anti-sag brackets. There we go, there it is. Okay. Oops, forgot to put the cover back in. There we go. Oh, smell test? Yeah, I can give it a smell. Sure, for sure. Let me do that. How does the GPU smell is the question. The box smells good. Let's see how the GPU smells. It doesn't smell bad. It's not overly odoriferous. It is very thick. You know what I mean? When you look at the thickness of this bad boy. There we go. Yeah, that's all there is to peel on it. Pretty straightforward peel. Okay, we have 2 and 2. Let's go to top down. I think it's gonna look good inside, which is nice. It's got that reinforced, Horus uses that reinforced PCI 5. It feels like it's hitting that. Oh, let's take this out real quick. There's a little bit of overhang here on this one.
Weird.
Okay. Feels like it's in.
Some days I can't
Okay.
decide if I should
There we go.
that I can't escape it. This undying fate
Gonna screw this one down first.
of conscience.
That takes up a lot of room, dude. That is a big card. That is a thick boy.
And it filled out instantly.
Like it filled out this case nicely. Like this case all of a sudden feels like very full. Definitely gonna need a SAB bracket for sure. Okay. Let me go ahead and, oh, there's a little peel right here. Boom. Let's grab our little sag. Actually, I think our gray one would look actually really nice. Here's the silver one. See if this one works. This is a nice color. There we go. That looks good. Okay, let's get our purple in just to add some color. And then I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Pig Radio. No, there was no peel on them. I looked at that. EDS Design Lab, I didn't see any peels on that. Well, I have a normal black one too I could switch it out to, but yeah, I have enough of the tough ones that if I turn around, you don't know if it's a tough one. The support bracket. If you guys really want to, I can go get the black one so it's not that.
I think it looks fine how it is.
I'm glad you recognized it. Most people wouldn't have. 6.8, no, it doesn't matter. And honestly, you only need the second one if you're going to do extreme overclocking. You can even overclock with just one. Getting our last little cable. After this, it's PSU and we're done. Purple just adds a nice little pop. We have all sorts, and we do all sorts, but I don't actually, or all sorts of different colors, but I don't actually use extension. I don't use colored extensions very often, actually. Okay, here we go. We got this like basically blocked by the GPU, which is nice. So nobody will see this cable here. And then this is at a nice 90, which is what we want. Here we go. There we go. Looking good and clean. Oh, my roaming camera is dead. Here we go. Okay. There we go, guys. Let's get our PSU in, and then we're done.
Just cooking with gas tonight.
Yeah, it's going really quick. Actually, it's only 6 o'clock. This build's gone really quick, even especially for an AIO build. One cable I did forget. I have to zoom in a little bit because this camera loves to zoom on my hair. It's not quite 90 degrees on this. Not quite a 90 degree on this. I'm not saying we don't. I mean, we have. It's not a question of whether we do or don't. I mean, I have no issue with using thermal, right? We use their AIOs. I mean, sorry, their air coolers. We pretty much, I think we pretty much use everything. Oh wow, there's actually a. Just realized there's a place to. Oh, so nice. So right here, it's actually a place to run your 16 pin. Right here in the. So if you look in the side camera here, you actually see there's a hole to run your 16 pin or your 8 pins. I feel like people have stopped using those after a while, and I actually like them because you end up with cleaner runs for your build.
So much easier to feed them up right there than it is all the way in the back by all the little pins.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. And sometimes it's like I was doing that and I realized, oh my gosh, there's a hole. It's one of the things I actually really loved about Phanteks cases way back in the day was they were like kind of the de facto standard of ones who would do that. Here we go. Nice. Okay, now all our cables are run. PSU time, which all I have, super strange, all I really have for the PSU is there's no SATA connection or anything. It's like literally just, I have a 16 pin, a CPU pin, and then that's it. It's like there's not a whole lot to plug into this PSU. It's pretty crazy.
That is pretty minimalist.
Yes, so in terms of installation, very straightforward.
16 pin.
They don't have a
EPS.
purple 16 pin, or I would have done it. So it's like those, like sometimes it's like I use extensions, I use what I can find. And so black is at least non-invasive versus not doing purple. Okay, how are we doing smell-wise?
It's not like you ran out and grabbed a neon green one to go in there.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Smelling that's not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Okay. And it'll still, like, luckily there's a little bit of a window, so this is what they'll see, is the little dragon, which looks nice. Quarter Jack, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Okay, so for cables for this, not a whole lot we'll need here, guys. So we'll need a, not that. So far we've gotten a lot of what we don't need. We'll need one of those, CPU.
I mean, since you only need 2 cables out of there, you know.
3 cables. That's all I need out of here.
That's 3 cables.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do need this. This is our 24 pin. Hey, Panagotis. Thank you very much for the greetings from Greece. There we go. There's that one. Then all we have is this one. It's our last cable. Rest of these cables go right back in the box. We have our PSU cable, not cable, PSU screws. Put that back. So in terms of cables, we have our 16 pin. There we go. We have our dual 24 pin connection. There we go, and there we go. And then we have a single CPU connection, and then that's it. Crazy, that's all the cables we have. It's all we need on this PSU.
I'm thinking you're actually going to beat the YouTube likes done today.
How are we doing the likes on YouTube, guys? Because we're getting really close to the end of this build.
142.
Guys, let's, there are plenty of people here. So if you guys want to head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get that done, because we're at the very end of this build. Like, look at how easily that fits too. That's another thing that I'm really impressed with. Like just a lot of just quality of life things for a $60 case. Go to side here. Yeah, there's not, the 420s, there's not a really, like, it took us a while to find the case to actually use for our 420 case testing. And it's a big case. It's weird, this doesn't feel like it quite. Quite lining up, but then it's all in. Okay, they're just a little crazy. Okay, let's get this tightened up. There we go. How are we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Keep going. Go hit that thumbs up button.
Let's refresh. Looks like we're at 169.
Keep going, guys. Keep hitting over there. Hit that thumbs up. Okay. Last little part of this build now. Still a lot of leftover zip ties. Here's the deal, man. This case is $60 and it comes with 9 million zip ties. That's value in and of itself. 173, guys. Keep it going. There you go. It's going to get done. Hit that like because we want to give away the $25 Newegg gift card for that. Okay, here we go. Next one is our 24 pin. Goes right here. There we go. Here we go. See if I can do everything using only the zip ties they gave me, including managing the PSU cables.
Up to 180 likes. Come on, guys. 70 more.
70 more, guys. There's enough people here. Make sure that's straight. There we go, guys. That is...
Bradley Ruse. Yes, this case will work for any of the new motherboards up to ATX size.
Whoa, that was really zoomed out. Whoa, hello. I
You
was
just
like, what
wanted
is
to
it?
highlight
It's
your
like
footwear
fighting me.
back there.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, it's gonna fight me. Okay, so there you go, guys. There's the build. Looks nice and clean, right? Pretty straightforward in terms of overall look. Make sure the front looks good. Yeah, dude, this build came out very clean. Look at that. Like even the bottom looks clean. Okay, let's get it put back together. There we go. Back went on beautifully, no problem. Yeah, GPU is definitely thick. But again, $2,200 for this right here. Like this is only 2,200 bucks. Which if you really think about it is a really good price given we have a 4080. So just let's go through the parts list here real quick. Only thing that's different on here is we have a different motherboard, but it's an Intel Core i7-14700K. We have a Aorus Elite Z790, not an Asus TUF, so I went all gigabyte. Gigabyte NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super Gaming overclock. Kings of Fury Renegade, we have 3 terabytes of storage, not just one. The 6,000 mega transfer, 32 gigs at 6,000 megahertz. We have the Phanteks XT Pro case, the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 360mm ARGB AIO, and then the MSI A850G PSU. So that's everything in here. So before we turn this on, we're gonna do our sponsor real quick, talk about deals, and then we'll get right to doing the build and the testing. So keep hitting those likes. We only have, once we get to the gaming and benchmark section, we're kind of done with the sub goals too.
Zip tie count.
And I'm gonna do zip tie count right now. Okay, here we go. So how many zip ties did we do in this build? Keep hitting those likes, guys.
Correct bootstrap, Bill.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, oops. 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15, 16, 17. Guys, it is odd today. 17 zip ties today's number. Okay, guys. Time to do our sponsor for today. And then we'll get right to the benchmarking. I'm super curious to see how this AIO does. Ugh. That's why I don't gamble. That's what he says. We are all odd in our own. That is true, Araxness. That is very true.
And we're at 194 on YouTube.
Keep it going, guys. Yeah, there's 390 people on Twitch alone, so that's more than enough. Sorry, guys, it's loading. Okay. $55 likes to go, guys. Okay. So you get finished with a PC like this, you've spent $2,200, you're trying to ink every bit of money you can out of a build. Next thing up is you want to get a copy of Windows, but how much does a copy of Windows cost at like Best Buy or Newegg? You're talking about $150, but here at VIP/CDKdeals.com, you can actually pick up a copy of Windows for $32.45. But if you click on it, you hit buy now, and you use code RBCK at checkout and hit apply. What was $32.45 drops all the way down to $22.71, which is a great price for a copy of Windows 11. What about Office, right? Like you don't want to pay Office 365, you're okay with just an older version of Office that I can use and not have to worry about paying for. Well, here's Office 2016 Pro or 2019 Pro. You can pick up 2016 Pro for $39.62. If you were to pick that up at Best Buy, it'd be about $265. But same thing, hit buy now. Use code RBCK at checkout. Hit apply, and what was $39.62 drops all the way down to $27.73. These are valid copies of Windows. They are OEM keys, which means they can only be used on one system. So if you change like the CPU or whatever it was, you may need to get a copy. But again, you'd need to buy almost 10 copies this way to then almost value the price of buying it from another retailer. And again, you still they have great customer service. We've literally had thousands of people here at Robeytech who've used their service. So if you want to check it out, VIP/CDKdeals.com and use code RBCK at checkout to make sure that you get the best deal. So there you go, Chamaro Blazer. has used it a number of times, which is awesome. That's why we tell the story. Oh, motherboard. Yeah, it's your motherboard. Yeah, if you change your motherboard. Good call, IC. Okay, next thing I want to tell you guys about, pretty chill, and then we'll get to testing, is Robeytech.com. So I've actually had a couple people just reach out in the last couple days to talk about building commissions. So you can go here if you're interested in having me build a PC. We don't do it very often, maybe once, maybe twice a month at the most. This is also a place where if you're gonna go shopping and you wanna shop at any one of those locations and help me, you can also find the links here. And then of course, the VIP/CDK deals. If you see a build, like you're really interested in checking out this $2,500 build and you wanna know all the parts, you can head over to robeytech.com/builds, hit the link. Here's all the parts. It'll take you to the best places to help me. Of course, they're also helping our affiliate links, which doesn't cost you anything. Makes it really easy, as well as a link to the actual stream so you can build right along with me, making it very easy. And all of our builds are here from all of 2024, which is pretty awesome. Also, let's talk about resources. We also have how to install Windows, GPU drivers, and all that sort of stuff as well. And then last thing, let's talk about deals. So here's the deals that our man Tom has found for today. So PowerGuller Hellbound RX 7900 XTX on sale, $899.99 over on Newegg. That's a great price for a 7900 XTX. The 7800 XT on sale, $499.99. So great prices on both of those cards if you're looking for an AMD card. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, PlayStation 5, $25 off, making it $25, and you get all of the Uncharted games, which if you've never played Uncharted and you have a PlayStation 5, are fantastic. Insignia 55-inch F30 LED 4K TV on sale, $239.99. So I've never used the Insignia ones, but yeah, the LED are fine. And then that price for a 55-inch TV is pretty ridiculous. LG 27-inch, LG and Samsung make some of the best panels. This is an IPS QHD gaming monitor, which is 1440p, on sale $349.99. And then of course you can get a 1TB Gen 4 NVMe drive for $72, and that's a high performance 1TB drive, so great for your OS drive. So, yep, it's gonna play every time. We're just gonna play this random Halloween song for no reason. So I'd have to say, the Z, these two GPUs, and then these two right here, those are ridiculous deals. So if you're looking for a good deal, there you go. Okay, so there you go. Everybody say thank you, Tom. There's some deals for you, and then of course showing you how to do the builds and all that sort of stuff. So thank you, Tom.
Thank you, bot boy.
Everybody say thank you, Tom. Shut this down. Let's get ready to turn on our build. Check out some benchmarks. We'll probably end up using this down here. Do you know if these days I find, yes, 24 to 40, so Panna, if you were gonna buy a TV and monitor, unfortunately LED isn't really your best option. Looking at a 49-inch, oh my gosh, LG OLED is your best chance, because you'll get 120 hertz, plus you can run it as a monitor and as a television. And I'll be honest, man, that's what I do for my main single player rig, and I love it.
I do the same, except for I don't use LG.
Yeah, Samsung makes, I just like LG. Mini LED is also good, Turdog. As long as you just want to get one that has 120 hertz refresh rate. Okay, let's get this plugged in. Finally got to the point where you gotta use the build that you guys, okay, so there's that. Actually excited to see, okay, and then I'm assuming we've already done the will it post. Given everything this build has fought me on, I'm not sure. We will find out though. Okay guys, here we go. Will it post is the question. Is this one of those bad luck streams? It happens very rarely, but you never know.
Need 40 more likes over on YouTube, guys.
40 more likes on YouTube, guys. Let's get it done. There we go. Okay. Everything plugged in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I hear it. I don't see any RGB. Oh, I see RGB there. I see RGB on the fans. Oh, and I see RGB on the Arctic. There it is, guys, all lit up and on. There it is, build is in. All the fans are spinning. The question is, will it post now? Okay, I did see posting. Okay, it is in the BIOS on this one. Running. Why is it not showing up there? It literally has worked the... There we go. And there it is. It is posted. And we are in, guys. It did post. And we are in the build now. Okay. So the big question is now, we go to the side camera here. I almost fell. That was pretty funny. Just fell off my chair. Let's go to the side camera here. Let's get our glass on. There's the build as it sits right now. Back up a little bit so you can see more full there. I wonder if we go, ooh, I'm gonna figure out what color we'll do. I haven't figured that out quite yet, but it does look good. I'm very happy with how it looks. Let's get our glass on.
26 more likes on YouTube, guys. 26.
26 more likes on YouTube, guys. Okay, glass is on. Now we can see how thermals do and all that sort of jazz. I don't think I installed hardware info monitor.
Can you imagine floating weightless?
There we go. Just clean up a little bit of glass there. And there is our build.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
Okay, let's join the capture here. Let's open up. Let's just open up some RGB Fusion.
An astronaut.
Okay, let's go to, let's just try white. I'm just gonna try it. Really just kind of have everything be white so the purple pops a little bit more.
I dream
Let's see how that looks.
way beyond this atmosphere.
I kind of like it. We'll get the GPU going there in a minute, but honestly, I think the white lights up the parts really, really well. So it has like a nice inner glow, very, very polished look. And then you kind of get a little bit more with the purple. I think if we go to purple RGB on the RAM, I think that'll be a little bit better.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
Oh, you could do purple and green. I don't think that's a bad idea. Okay, let's go to static. We're gonna try here. Ooh, we need more of a dark purple. We'll go more dark purple. Ooh, see, I like that a lot. That darker purple looks really, really nice. Okay, we do not have, it's not leading it here, so let's go here, here. There we go. We're gonna do the GPA VGA tool because we didn't have that before. So now we're gonna install the GPA VGA tool, not tour.
I'm here.
There we go. It's installing. Yeah, the GPU can be in sync as well. So now if you look at here, I just installed it. So you can actually turn them all on. We're gonna put this in sync and now it's white. So now when you look here, it's now all synced. And we got purple for the actual the actual Fury. I think if I turn the purple down, you guys will see it a little bit better. Let me see if I can turn the lighting down on the GPU. I should be able to. Okay, we're gonna turn it even more. And usually if you turn it down some, oh, that'll turn it off. Oh no, that didn't turn it off. It actually turned it like, I like that. Okay. It's a nice, I think that's really a nice look. Very clean look with the, oops, sorry, kicked that. With the purple and the white, I think it all fits really, it all fits really, really well. And of course, we'll get some good pictures of it. But all in all, very, very impressive for $2,200, and you still get some good RGB with it. All right, let's jump in. Now it's time to see if this actually, it looks good. Let's see if it actually performs well.
Now with builds that turn out like the one you have today, I really miss the old UV reactive stuff.
Well, look at that. I mean, you're seeing right there, dude. Look at that, though. Zeiston, 2930 at idle. Seems like it's gonna do pretty well. Let's open up Cinebench. Let's give this a go.
And we need 11 more likes on YouTube.
It's pulling too much wattage. I don't think I have the right settings on this. I mean, it's still fine. It's running at 90 yeah, but this wattage is way too high. Okay, so what are we getting from here? This is where I'm gonna show you guys the thing. So we're running 35,000. Check this out. We're gonna stop. Shut this down. I know the temp's gonna be fine, but it's too hot right now because of motherboard crap. Okay, let's do this one more time.
Motherboards do what motherboards want.
Oh wow, the bottom fans light up on this case, on the GPU. So the fans light up if you had it verted, but I don't. So, wah wah. Okay, here we go. Delete, 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 delete. Oh, did I do it? I didn't do it fast enough, did I? I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. No, it wasn't that. I just took too long. There we go. Okay, let's go to advanced mode. Tweaker. Start up at the top. Oops. Turn this off. That's fine. There's a turbo setting. I can never remember which one it is. Set to Intel stock. That what I just did turns off a lot of it, but there's one more. Okay. Let's go back. Nope. That's what I was looking for right there. Okay, and so that's what you want to set that turbo power limits to F thing. Then we're going to go to easy mode. Make sure that our XMP. Oh, we want, whoa. Just do one.
That's quite the list there.
Yeah, no kidding. That would be scary. Okay, cool. Now we've got it set to Intel stock settings. And we have XMP on. Thank you, Org.
YouTube goal has been reached.
Yay! YouTube goal finish. Okay, well let's do. Well, actually, guys, those are the only 2 giveaways. So, never mind. I was like, let's do the giveaway. We never got to 50 subs or anything. So, we'll do those. Those are the only 2 giveaways. There it goes. It's booting back in. So we were getting 91 before and a 35,000 on the Cinebench. And now we're going to see what it's like when we do it the other way. And you'll see the temperatures and see what the difference is. Which is why we always talk about turning this off. Okay, so right now our, again, 34, 33, we'll probably have Steam doing some stuff. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to 10-minute duration. Start this.
You make it sound like Steam does what Steam wants to do.
There we go. We've lost 6 degrees. We didn't actually get a whole lot. We did lose 20 watts. Didn't get a whole lot colder, but that's still cooler. And 35,404. See, no difference. So annoying. That's what I was talking about. 35,404. They just chuck a bunch of power into it for nothing, and you basically have a temperature difference of 3 to 4 degrees. That's why they just need to turn it off. It's 11th gen legacy that they need to stop, right? So it's just annoying. That's all. And it's sitting well. It's getting up to where it was, but this is on its 3rd run. To be honest, I'll be honest. For the thicker rad, this is not cooling as well as more expensive AIOs. So we definitely have seen better performance on other 360mm AIOs. It's actually kind of surprising. Does a non-RGB version run better? Yeah, because we've had, this AIO is quite a bit less money, but again, we've seen like even the LT720 and the LC7, the other ones run better than this and cooler than this. Yeah, thicker rad, but it's not as mind-blowing as I kind of thought it would be. GT Beakerman, I'll get right on that. I'll add some case stickers. But again, guys, in terms of performance for what you're paying, I mean, this is going to be no problem. I mean, like, you can definitely do productivity work. It'll never thermal throttle. It'll, you know, again, you could do rendering, all that stuff on a 14.7 with no problem whatsoever. I would be curious about a 14.9 on this. I think a 14.9 would run pretty warm on this 360 millimeter AIO. So, but 14.7 seems fine. KS,
honestly,
no way. KS would not work on this.
Honestly, I think 14.9 would probably be within margins of the others as well. But
I mean, it's 4,000 points high. It's 3,000 to 4,000 points higher than this. So it's like but it's the wattage is about. It'd probably hit about 96, 97. So it'd probably still be okay.
hey, as long as you're under 100, you're golden.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's true. I shouldn't undersell it. I mean, if you want to do 14.9 on this build, you absolutely could. You're right. Okay, guys. Well, there's that. Let's take a look at some. Let's take a look at how game does. So we've already got MSI Afterburner done. Required what? I already wait. Did I already turn all this stuff on? What are you talking about? Okay. Well, let's see if this works. It says it may not, but we'll see. I can rerun the runtime.
Were you getting that hooking error?
Yeah, but I've actually seen it work even when I've gotten this. Okay.
It's been doing it quite a bit here lately, and it's still working just fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start with the age-old, always one that we do. Let's run some Cyberpunk 2077, and then we got Horizon Forbidden West. I figured we'd check out. Willowbart, thank you for the sub. Continue without account.
Oh, come on, but it wants to enhance your experience.
I don't have any problem with a CDPR account. I mean, like, I just don't use one for benchmarking. I have to say, it is not a quiet AIO. I don't know if it's actually the fans.
No, I've heard that from a few others, that it's not the quietest out there.
I can't tell if it's the. I want to test something real quick, guys. We're going to see which fans are the loud ones, because I do want to know that. Luckily, that's an easy thing to test. If it's the AIO or if it's the fans I've installed. Oops. Okay, it is not the AIO. It's the MX fans. So I could probably put them on a lower speed. They're running a little fast right now, but they are definitely, it's definitely the fans I installed. Okay, let's check gameplay stuff though. Oop. I do not see numbers from, okay. Let's reinstall the distro. I will not install the Bing bar. Okay, it did not install them. So here, we'll just reinstall them real quick. What, you guys don't want the Bing bar?
No, that's like an automatic reinstall Windows.
I like that. Okay, installing it real quick and then we should be good, guys. I think, let me check this real quick. We have a fan center. Okay, let's go to normal. silent do? Yeah, there we go. We'll do silent. That's fine. We don't need more than that. Okay, so that fixed our fan problem. Okay, let's see if this will work. There we go. Okay, no error. Try this one more time. There we go. Fans are much quieter now. Fixed our fan problem. Stretch from Aaron. Thank you for that, sir. I have to say, this build actually looks really good. And it's not expensive, which I love. Okay, fans are loud again. Not as loud. Okay, there we go. We got all of our stuff up. We're hitting our 50s for CPU and GPU. Okay, let's go to settings. We're gonna just check it. Let's do 2560 by 1440 again. Using a 4080 Super, you could absolutely, if you wanted to, we'll run DLSS on. We're gonna put it on balanced. We have no rig reconstruction, no frame generation on. This is just ultra, as the Lord intended it. Cyberpunk 2077.
Chat wants to know if you're going to take this one home.
No. We're probably going to do a step-by-step for this one, though. I might switch out the fans and go to something a little bit quieter for step-by-step, though. So probably find some less noisy fans. I do really like the daisy chain, but they're a little bit loud for me.
Oh, come on, it's time to throw some D30s in there.
Yeah, that would change the price significantly. Anyway, guys, we're running right now 113 frames per second. GPU sitting at 53, CPU running at 61. So temp-wise, we're doing just fine. And performance-wise, also doing very, very well. Greater than 100 frames per second, which would be great for playing some Cyberpunk 2077, I would say anyway. Let's check out some Horizon here in a minute.
Now this is at 2K or 1440p, whichever you prefer to call it.
Yeah, this game is absolutely capable of running 4K for sure. 4080 Super. Though, I mean, honestly, for 4K gaming, if I was gonna say like doing 4K, I would recommend a 4090 over a 4080. I just prefer it's just not, I mean, it just won't last as long at 4K. So 114 frames per second. We're gonna do one more just because it's always fun. Let's do the ultimate here. Change it to ray tracing overdrive. It's got frame generation, super resolution. We're gonna set it on balanced, apply. This is basically on crack Cyberpunk 2077.
It's the only way you should play Cyberpunk, isn't it?
Yes. This is the most beautiful version of Cyberpunk 2077. I still feel like actually I could probably use these fans. I would just change the fan curve's still a little low. They should not be running this fast for what is essentially 50 degrees. And there you go, guys. 132 frames per second. Of course, you're using frame generation in this case, right? Which has gotten a whole lot better. So it's always worth showing it off. Subhunter 808, thank you for the sub. Punk Smurf, thank you for the sub. And congratulations on a year, dude. Half a year already, dude. And then Subhunter, 34 months. That's crazy, dude.
As we all know, whenever it comes to fans, you know, there is definitely a tuning aspect for those who
Yes,
care
for
about
sure.
noise.
And I like the price of these fans, but there's probably some, I could get some less expensive fans. Even the Liam Lee has the non-RGB ones, which actually aren't all that expensive for the 3. They're more performance too. Okay, so there you guys go. There's a couple little things just showing you how Cyberpunk runs with all of the ultra settings. Let's take a look at my fan curve one more time. Okay, let's look at this fan curve one more time. I'm trying to see if it's all fans. Like, is it? It just is. It's all fans. It does. It just says. This is degrees and speed, right? Is this percent? Okay, so here we go. So at 80 degrees, annual. Okay, so here's monitoring point is there. And then I really kind of feel like if it's like,
Well, that's the CPU fan you're on.
no, that's the monitoring point. So it's you control. There's not an individual fan. This is like all fans. So unless we're at like 70 degrees, then stay quiet. So that keeps, this is the speed of, oh, wait. All right, so this is the speed here. So I want this all like this. Put our fan, like I'm like literally tuning for noise because I'm not worried about gaming. There we go. And then if it gets hot, above 70, then go to loud. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's try it in Horizon Forbidden West. This game's supposed to look pretty incredible. I haven't even booted it yet. I like that Searsoft says, you only really need... Oh, okay, apparently there's newer drivers. Okay, so let's do this. You guys are gonna see driving.
And bear in mind with this game benchmark he's getting ready to do, guys, this one, all the current reports have this one heavily optimized for the other team. So we'll see where performance lies.
This is optimized for NVIDIA.
No, it's not.
Really? I mean, it's it's their game though. Oh, that's interesting.
No, it's not. It's an AMD title.
No,
No,
if you look at,
because it was designed for the PS5.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like if you go to NVIDIA's game, like it is, the PC version is sponsored by NVIDIA.
It was sponsored by NVIDIA, but it's every benchmark out for it right now, as well as every review. It's heavily AMD optimized.
That makes sense, and that's why it's smart. I have to say, I give AMD credit, man. When you own the entire PC ecosystem, you can't argue. You know what I mean? They're very smart about that. Except for ray tracing. I heard ray tracing, right? Is ray tracing still a issue on AMD or no?
Less so.
What is our temps at? It's running at 33 degrees. What the heck are the fans ramping up for? Oh, there it gets. Yeah, it's getting up there. Okay. I mean, it's doing its job. I mean, would you hear it if it was underneath your desk or away from you? Probably not, but I might switch fans.
Or is everyone who games wearing headphones?
Yeah. And again, huge shout out to Sony also for giving us the code, the key for this, the code for this. So we can show it off.
I need to play back through it.
I'm playing through the first one now.
Yeah, I beat it on the PS4 version, so now I need to beat it on the PC version.
Well, there you go. I heard it's a great game.
Oh, it's a phenomenal game, especially if you like the first one.
Yeah, which I do. I just need to finish the first one. Okay, here we go.
First one's great.
Let's try this again.
Horizon, Araxis.
Settings, full screen, DLSS. Turn VSync off. We'll not do frame generation to kick it off with. 300 frames per second, what's the problem? Just kidding. Okay, English. No HDR. Okay, here we go, guys. Actually, hold on. I don't know why the audio's not playing. Oh, it's what's his name? That poor gentleman who died.
Oh, you're talking about Lance Reddick.
The animals were so cool. Okay. Hey, it's like the Ewoks.
Horizon Forbidden West, Icy Sniper. Thanks.
Well, that seems small. Okay, here we go. New game. Just do normal. Explore. Given I'm not getting a lot of audio, guys, we're just going to show performance in a game like this without. There's no frame generation. This is just 1440p. Raw. I mean DLSS, but 1440p. Oh, geez, this looks so good. Holy crud. It depends on if you're using it for games or not. Studio drivers don't get updated as much. They're considered the most stable. Game drivers are updated for games. So the studio drivers eventually, at some point in time, they do equate each other, but it just depends on what you're doing. Studio drivers are literally for people who are doing more workload tasks than gaming. Man, this looks really good. See, when I search for months, I don't go up that way. I just find an easier way, like with a path, you know what I mean?
That just means you have no sense of adventure, sir.
Yeah, apparently I just need to take the shorter route that can almost kill you every time.
It's all about the adrenaline rush.
Sean Paul, you're just missing a lot of the optimizations. Like, games will run worse on Studio, especially newer games. Dude, there's a lot of stuff. Definitely dropping in the 80s there. How did she get the necklace through her hair? That was
Chubbs, you're seeing a direct rendering from the GPU. It's not based on the monitor he's using, but he does have a very good monitor in front of him.
Yeah, my monitor makes the game look good.
John Paul, in all reality, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But if you want more performance out of it, yes, then you would DDU and install the game-ready drivers.
And we have a whole guide on DDU. Man, her ability to just get necklaces on is magical.
Even with my hair tied back, I think I would struggle more than that.
Yeah, and that guy has a cookie on his chest. Maybe he's like a sugar cookie salesman.
You'd have to fight him and find out.
Yeah, Icy Sniper. I'm gonna see if I'm getting audio. I feel like I should be, but I don't hear it, which is weird.
Oh, you definitely should be getting audio.
I'm looking at the thing and I'm not seeing anything come through the R1. No, it's not. Yeah, something's going on. Maybe it might be the audio cable, the HDMI cable or something. I definitely have it set through the right place to go through. It should be coming through the Ninja, but it's, for some reason, it's not. So I might switch. I need to see if I can find a better GPU cable. That guy's got a sugar cookie on his chest. And now I'm hungry. Oh, see? It's a new ingredient.
Need you to make cookies with this focus.
Oh, so now he's in this too. I haven't done ice in a while. Odd we were seeing the liquid run warmer here. Could it be Intel not getting... no. I mean, dude, it's a contact frame. There's not a whole lot more I could have done. I mean, it's pretty simple, stupid. Put in the contact frame, which it stops, and then you screw it till it stops on the screws. I don't know what else I could have done to make it run better.
You grab the Ugga Dugga.
To be honest, if you're going to do a 14900 KS, man, you need to use the Phanteks, oh, what is it called? The D30 version. That's what we used on the Lee & Lee, and it runs beautifully. Okay, so here's gameplay, which it's like, dude, I mean, look at this. It's running like, it's running 115 frames per second. That seems fine. Apparently you don't go that way. Where do I go? Okay, maybe in here. Oh, gather medicinal herbs. Okay. Oh, wow, they look different. Definitely look better. Wow, this game is... It's funny because I'm like in the middle of playing the other one. Oh, eat the berries. Okay, I'll eat the berries.
But I don't like berries.
Yeah. The game does, like, it's a big visual upgrade from the first one.
Oh, it was night and day.
It's crazy how much better this looks.
Yeah, I played the first one again right before this came out, and I was like, wow.
Wow. Yeah, dude, like, just the amount of, like, even the foliage. I'm really looking forward to getting to play this, like, all up.
A lot of the mechanics are a lot smoother this go around too.
There you go. Nice. What?
Oh. Badashkin says, I always see you start games, but do you finish them?
Yes, I've finished one. It's funny because I get all these games and then I never get to finish them. But I actually want to finish. I'm in the middle of playing through this one, right? I'm playing through Horizon Forbidden Dawn right now. I will play through this one because I really like this game. It's my kind of game for sure. God, this game is so pretty.
I like a good story-driven third-person shooter.
Yeah.
And as Icy said, what is the one game you did finish?
Well, actually, I finished a number of them that we've actually played together. I'm trying, like, I finished Resident Evil. I did actually end up finishing that the scary game. I finished a couple of the scary games, the ones the Dawn ones, and then I finished Dead Space, and I'm almost finished with Forspoken. And I haven't finished Alan Wake, but I'm quite a ways through Alan Wake. Okay, so there you go, guys. I mean, this game looks like it's running quite well.
I'm really surprised you didn't say Mass Effect.
Oh, I finished Mass Effect a number of times.
Now, the question for you with Dead Space, did you play through it enough to get the alternate ending?
Did I what?
Play through it enough to get the alternate ending.
I don't think so. Oh, I finished Fort Solis too. But you guys saw me finish that. I finished it live on stream. We played through the whole thing from beginning to end. There we go. Okay, so we've shown this. I think, again, I think that you'll probably hit some errors, but it feels like you're going to be getting 100. You could do frame generation if you wanted to, but you're going to be getting 100, you know, anywhere between 70 and 100 frames per second as you play through this, which is totally playable. And again, one of the things that this is always the part that I always talk about, which is like, if you're going to play 4K, especially on these kind of games, especially high-grade PC ones, you definitely want a 4090. So there we go, guys. Let's do our giveaways. We got 2 giveaways to run. We got the first one we're going to do, well, we got 2 gift cards to give away. So this is going to be for 2 $25 Newegg gift cards for getting the 2 level 5s. Starting this right now, exclamation point community. And starting right now, exclamation point community, guys, 2 minutes.
Robey, you have a question there on Twitch from Christoph. What do you think about the H170i for the 14900 KS?
It actually runs warmer than I thought it would. So we did the H170i, and it was a little bit warmer than I expected. So the ones that, so I'll tell you what, next week on Tuesday, or actually potentially on Saturday, I'll be able to tell you, I'll have all of the data on the 420, the Arctic 420, the H170i, the Thermaltake, the Glacier D30, and I think those are all and the Asus LC420. So I can tell you which is the best and what the degree difference will be between the different ones. So we should have that data on Saturday. And so come back Saturday, remind me, I'll bring it up and we can take a look at it. Because I'd rather give you the data versus like going without. That's why I've been like so kind of cagey, because I've been waiting for us to do all this testing, and he's running through all of it right now. So thank you very much, by the way, guys, all the people who subbed, also to our amazing, I gotta see a huge thank you to my techs, my moderators, to Blondie, to Thomas. You guys, last week was nuts. The 2KS streams were bonkers. I mean, at one point in time, we had over 12,000 concurrent people watching the stream, and it was bonkers between both of them. So huge shout out to them. They were a little bit marathon-y as well, but they ended up coming, all of the builds came out great, but I want a huge shout out to them. And then again, people like Zyston, Icy, Org, who always sit here and chat, Blondie, Bernie, Cole, Blondie, Thomas, who are here in chat every week. We cannot do it without them. So I just want to give a huge shout out to them because I had a chance, right? So you guys are amazing. So thank you for that, guys. Okay, winner. Oh, I'm not even looking at the drawing. Let's see who won. Winner is Mad Admiral, and Grenz M. Mad Admiral and Grenz M. Congratulations, you guys are the winner of the 2 $25 Newegg gift cards. Anyway, guys, nice shortish stream today. We are back on Thursday for a deep cool. I think it's the Morpheus. It might be the CH360. We're gonna be doing a really cool budget AMD build, I think, in that, or we're doing a high-end build in the Morpheus. I don't know which one we're actually doing on Thursday. And then there is no Intel Live this week. or next week, so you got Fridays off. But we still have just regular PC builds, and we got some new cases from Antec, new cases from Lee and Lee, and some other stuff next week as well. So it should be super, super fun. And then do not forget, Saturday is the Morpheus, Thursday is the budget AMD build. And do not forget, Friday, 1 p.m., Friday, April 5th, 1 p.m., if you want to win a couple GPUs, we're giving away 2 GPUs, a 4080 and I believe a 4080 Super. Those are going to be given away on Friday. We're going to be doing streaming live from PDX LAN, and that should be super, super cool as well. And then we're giving away 2 PCs next month, thanks to Zotac as well. So should be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we will see you guys on the next build. We'll talk to you guys later.